What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the MiddleChild podcast with your girl, Royal Bose. And as always, you are seen here, you are loved here, and most definitely you are appreciated here. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, but your girl has been nominated for an award. And so these next few weeks are near and dear to my heart because I got my nominees coming in, the people that kind of put the whole thing together. And so you're going to see a lot of black. Let me just go ahead and be honest with you. You're going to see a lot of black in these next few episodes. So don't judge me. And I'm sure a majority of your closets look black. But anyway, without further ado, I do want to introduce you to another nominee that will be a part of the event. And you just got to see. So anyway, welcome to the show, Jacoby Williams. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm good.
Honored to be here.
Really?
Yes.
I love when people say that because it's always like, and I think like we talked about before, you have a podcast. Mm-hmm. So it's just like when people say yes, you just kind of be like, whew, mm-hmm. All right. So I'm honored to have you. All right. So I always start the show off by asking people if you could describe your life right now in one word, what would it be?
That's a good question.
I love when y'all think about it.
If I had to say one word, it would be alignment.
Oh, that's nice.
It would be alignment.
Okay. All right. Elaborate a little bit.
I say alignment because at one point in time, my life was just everywhere.
Yeah.
I was everywhere. My life was everywhere. I couldn't see farther in what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, now everything I'm doing is alignment with what God has for me. Uh-huh. So it's like I'm in position to become who God created me to be.
Nice.
So I'm in alignment. So I say alignment.
Okay, nice. Do you think that's been like a recent revelation that you've had?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. Yeah, because it's like I'm at a point now in my life that it's a reset because I'm trying to unlearn a lot of things.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm still learning because I'm unlearning. Uh-huh. So it's definitely a reset. And like right now I'm in a process of, I have gained so much knowledge and my mentor, freed me the other day because it was making me go back to the person that I have came from. Uh-huh. And he told me, he was like, we go out to eat. And he was like, Jacoby, he said, I know, just listening to telling you have gained a lot of knowledge. But he was like, if it don't come with love, it's nothing. So I'm in a process of, studying love. Yeah. Like really into the process of studying love. So
that's good.
Yeah, it definitely been a process.
A process. No, I get it because I also feel like I'm in that same journey. And it's funny that you said your word is alignment because the last few episodes I've recorded, that word has popped up like tremendously. And I think it's just like confirmation for me on so many different levels. Even like talking to you before, like I'm getting ready to go to law school. I tried law school 12 years ago. But it's just like now things are in alignment for me to go. And that's just... that's a powerful word for not just like you, me, but I think like a lot of people right now in this season, especially if you like have good discernment and you take hold of it and just be like, all right.
Yeah. And that's crazy you said that because me and one of my friends was out to eat the other day and he gave me that word and he gave me another word. He said either a person can be aligned with you or assigned to you.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you in this season, and he was like, when all the chaos come, because that person, y'all are not aligned, or that's not your assignment, or you're not that person's assignment. Ooh. So if y'all not aligned or assigned, it's gonna be a lot of chaos.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at stuff right now. Like either that person's aligned, either we aligned, or I'm assigned to that person, or you assigned to me, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But if not, it's like, I love you, but I don't owe you access. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's so good. I feel like I'm struggling with that.
Man. But like I said, I got it. I was struggling with it. And I understand now the purpose of having mentors. Because this life is new to me.
Yeah.
So when the enemy attack you and you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know how to, defeat them. You know what I'm saying? So I go out with my mentors and I go out with people that God aligned to me in this season to help me see some of the stuff that I can't see because they've been through it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went out with I went to lunch with my pastor the other day. And when I tell you my life was just the last couple of, I won't say probably like the last month or so, my mind just been everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the enemy had me, I'm talking about looking at my wife funny, looking at my pastor funny, looking at my friends funny. And I'm looking like, I know these people either align with me or assigned to me.
Yeah.
But once you committed to something, only the devil can do is cloud your vision.
Yes.
Your clarity.
Yeah.
Or your hearing, because you constantly moving.
Yeah.
Now you committed to something 100%, but you committed to the wrong thing. You see what I'm saying? So, because he know he can't stop you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, now I'm understanding how the enemy work and knowing that he have no control.
Right. Literally no.
He have no control. He's deceiving and he's deception.
Yeah.
So he cloud our vision and our clarity to what God really got for us.
Right.
So now if we don't understand that and we don't get that, we're 100% doing something that we have no business doing, going to destroy us.
Yeah.
So once my pastor told me what was going on, I'm in tears. We're inside the restaurant, I'm in tears because I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. This is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
So that right there is valuable to have people who went before you.
Yes.
So they can help you, you know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, when I tell you, I ain't know what I was dealing with.
That's so good. Oh my God, that's so good. Two things I want to touch on. Please don't let me forget. All right, so the first one is when you were talking about that reminds me of like counterfeit. Like we pray for certain things and then it comes, but it's actually like the fake part of it.
Right.
And so your vision does get cloudy because they're not assigned to you or aligned with you. So it looks like, oh, this is what I prayed for. However, it's just really there to distract you.
Facts.
The other part is, I think that just also gave me clarity because I'm getting ready to go to law school, as I said. And I was telling my best friend, and even my mom yesterday, that I feel like I'm about to enter a season that no one in my immediate circle right now has ever been in. Like my best friend, she's up and located to another state. So she'll be able to relate to me on that point. But I don't have any attorneys in my circle. I don't have any doctors, anybody who's went to school on a hard level and will understand like my frustration. And so that just makes me now start thinking about a mentor, like someone, like you said, has traveled that journey. So I guess my question would be, did you find your people or did they find you? So, good question.
And it's different for men because, especially for me, you know, my life before this, you know, I was financially well off. So when I say that, I'm saying that to say I was all that person everybody came to me.
Yeah, okay.
And they ain't come to me for, you know, I wasn't mentally and what's the word I want to use? I wasn't had this much knowledge at the time when I had that much money.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they came to me as, especially now because I had the money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got like a prime example, you got some dudes calling an older guy big bro.
Yeah.
Because he got the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say, when you go on this journey, I tell people all the time, if you don't leave your perception open, you will miss it. I always wanted a community. You know, even when I was in the streets, I always had a community. I wanted a community.
Yeah.
But back then, I feel like I was buying my community.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I had money. I was spending money to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on this journey, God knew my heart, so he sent dudes. But why I ain't miss it? Because my perception was open.
Oh, that's good.
See, most people miss it because their perception ain't open.
Yeah.
Because they think about all the hurt, all the transactional relationship they had in the past. And man, the dude connected me to one dude because he knew what I was going through. And, you know, I met this dude, he connected me to another dude. Then I knew a guy from, you know, when we was in the streets, he got saved and he connected me to I'm talking about, God was just putting people in my life, you know, that I was praying for.
Yeah.
I wasn't just saying this, I prayed for it.
Okay.
But what made me didn't miss it because I had my perception open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy that if I was in the streets, these the guys I would hang around.
Of course, it makes sense.
See what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the tip of the guys you see like,
right,
hang with him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or Jacoby friend with him. But what made it so real, and I get emotional just thinking about it. Like these guys accept me for me.
Yeah,
I ain't had as much money as I had. I wasn't popping the bottles. I wasn't, driving the cars that I was used to driving. They just accepted me for me.
Yeah.
And like I said, if I ain't had these guys in my life wouldn't be where I'm at now.
For sure.
Just having them. And I just tell people all the time, like, having a mentor is like having a cheat sheet. You get there quicker.
Yeah.
You get there quicker. Like, if you give me a test and I got the answer to the test, I'd be a fool if I don't make 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then, some of us used to get the test to the answer. I mean, the answers to the test.
Yeah.
And I know. I was laughing about this the other day. You know how when you was in school and you don't get all hundreds and you get the answers and you will miss a couple.
You gotta miss a couple.
Because the teacher know. Like, hold on, man, there's something wrong.
Ain't no way you got 100.
No, you ain't get no 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having a mentor is like that. Like, you got the answers, so you get there quicker.
Yeah.
So just to tell you, keep your perception open because it might not look how you want them to look.
Oh,
we want them to be polished. We want them to look certain ways.
For sure.
We want them to be, the kind of people that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you go on this journey, it's gonna be some people that you love. That guy gonna say, I know you love this person.
Yeah.
But they just can't go with you.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Hard.
Oh my goodness, that's a hard pill to swallow.
And when I say it's hard, I'm talking about, and it been at that point with me, like, when I tell you, like, I was the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I was the vibe. I bought the vibe.
Yeah.
So this last couple of years, man, especially around holidays, everybody having their holiday party.
Yeah.
Everybody doing this, everybody doing that. And I'm human, you know what I'm saying? I still have feelings. And I see this and you on social media. And my wife helped me understand. Because she still had her friend groups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love her friend groups. Because how they support each other. And I said something like, dang. And she said, you got to remember, Jacoby, you the one who used to set the vibes. So she said, people ain't going to reach out to you because you the one who used to set everything up.
Yeah. Ooh.
Our house used to be the house everybody come to. You used to buy the section. You used to buy the bar. So you looking for people to do something that you used to do.
Yeah.
And it was a hard, I'm like,
Right, a hard truth.
It was a hard truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, for Christmas and Thanksgiving and, I was at the house just scrolling on everybody having
looking at everything.
Upset because I'm like, nobody ain't invite me, So
yeah. But you're entering that season, and not just the typical you is entering that season of like pruning and him just like taking out what he needs to take out to, put in what he needs to put in. And it almost feels lonely. Very like lonely. It feels so lonely to the point, like how you were saying, like you just want to kind of resort back. It's just like, dang, I wasn't feeling like this before. But just knowing the prayers that you prayed and where he's taking you, I think is like a lot of motivation within itself. And then having a wife who just like speaks into you and just kind of helps you to clear up your vision is major. So shout out to Miss Williams. All right, so was there a pivotal moment that made you be like, you know what, this ain't working for me right now. Let me just transition.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was crazy because I was on my way down here because we used to stay in McCollum.
Okay.
And just passing here, brought back memories. A lot of people know, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people thought I just woke up one day and, got on this journey, but I had a bad car accident. Right off exit 1. Then my car flipped like 5 times.
Ooh, okay.
Single car accident. I wasn't drunk. Nobody hit me. I ain't hit nobody. And it just flipped. And I knew then that, God was trying to get my attention. And, when he set me down, he kind of replayed everything for me when he was trying to get my attention. I tell people all the time, God constantly talking to us.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? But when life's so busy, you can't hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not in competition, you know.
Yeah.
No, he not finna say, hey, I'm no.
Yeah.
He gonna let
he
you.
He still got that same voice tone.
Same voice.
Yeah.
And I knew then, you know, before that, you know, that accident happened, you know, we think money can fix everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of fender benders.
Mm-hmm.
I call them fender benders. It was a lot of little small things that it was warning for discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jacoby, I can hear him say Jacoby.
Yeah.
You know, Jacoby, but we think money can fix everything.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that I went through that now that I see on this journey that I had to talk about unlearning, that we always was heard that stuff just happened.
Yeah.
Stuff just don't happen.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now when stuff happened, I'm listening like, you know, God, you know, not why, but what.
Yeah.
You know
what are you
I'm
trying to
saying?
get to me?
Because we always got that why. Why me? Why not me? Why not you? You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, it can. I promise you, I can trip up or I can walk out the house and I'm finna go somewhere and I can trip up.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on.
First they like, wait a minute now.
Am I supposed to be going where I'm going?
Right.
So let me go back in the house.
Yeah.
And, you know, sit down and let me, hey, what's up? What's up, big guy? See, I talk to my guy like that. Like I talk to him like I'm talking now.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on now? I ain't clumsy now. You trying to tell me something? I don't need to be going? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm like that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be cliche to some people, but I'm really like
but
that.
That's how you're supposed to be. It's really supposed to be a relationship.
I'm really like that.
Yes.
So now it's just like, I'm so in tune with the spirit now that I'm always constantly like, what is I'm learning this season?
Yeah.
What is I'm learning this moment? Because I tell people all the time that I learn behind every lesson, it's a blessing.
Yes.
See, a lot of people don't get the blessing because they don't want the lesson. They just want to skip over the lesson.
Yeah.
I want the blessing.
Yeah.
And you praying for something your heart and your hands can't handle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So go back to the question, that car accident. And like I said, it shook me up. Had a car full of marijuana, you know. I had just got back in church heavy before that.
Yeah.
But I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had in my mind, you know, that, okay, I got it figured out. I know what's best for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm finna, and it's crazy how it happened because everything that I said I was gonna do when I get out the game, I'm doing it now. But I'm doing it how God want me to do it.
Yeah.
I want to get married, open up my community center, have enough money put up that I can, you know, fund everything that I want to do in my community center. And, you know, and it's crazy how God do, because he let me pay for, because we didn't have a wedding, but if it's in his will, we still gonna have a wedding. He made me pay for the venue. And it's not, I paid for the wedding planner.
Yeah.
And the wedding planner I have, if you know, it's not cheaper.
Yeah.
She good at what she do. I paid her. I paid for the big olive. I paid for something else. And I had just got rebaptized. And what else happened? It's so much stuff happening. Like, okay, you gonna have this? Nope.
No.
Not your way.
Not it.
You think you?
Don't you dislike that? Well, before when you're starting off, you kind of like dislike it, but like you said, now it's just kind of like, all right, what you trying to get to me?
Yeah. And like I said, you know, and ooh, this is good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is so good. And when I talked about Warner coming for destruction, right? So in October, I think it was October. You know, like I said, I'm in church, but I'm more focused now. Because you know me, you know, even though I was in the streets, I went to church every Sunday. Every Sunday I went to church. But there's a difference from going to church. And I tell people all the time, salvation is free. Yeah. Right? But sanctification costs.
Yeah. That's good.
What you willing to give up.
Yeah.
What you willing to sacrifice.
That's so good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was going to church, but I wasn't the sanctified part.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I was going to church, And we was in marriage counseling. Me and the pastor had got real close. And at the time, it was her pastor that she'd been going to church since she was 5. So they grew up in the youth choir together. Yeah. They did all this. And me and him was getting real close. And we was in marriage counseling, our last session. And before we was getting to end, he was like, Jacob, it might not mean nothing now, but I got to be obedient to the Holy Spirit. And I got to tell you this. And he was like, before I got called to preach, he was like, he had 4 accidents before he got called to preach. And God told him the 5th accident he was going to kill him. Yeah. And to me at the time, I'm still in the, like, what the hell he telling me this for? Like, we in marriage counseling. Right. What do a wreck got to do with marriage counseling? Right. You know what I'm saying? That was like October. No, I got rebaptized October the 10th, 2023. So it was right then, because, we got married in October the 2nd. We ended up going to court October the 2nd, 2024, I think. Yeah. So he told me it's October, sometimes in October. Yeah. I got rebaptized October the 10th. I had my car accident September the 23rd. But some in between October the 10th and September 23rd when we had marriage counseling. Yeah. And he told me that. So a couple of weeks later, I had my wreck. And that would open my eyes up. Yeah. Like, okay, this is why he told me. Yeah. This is why he told me. And not having, because at the time when I had my wreck, I was still doing pretty well for myself. Right. Financially, I was still doing pretty well. Then I had just got another load in. So I'm like, okay. And when I had that wreck, it was like, God was like, look, okay. Yeah. Time out now. It's a time out. Like I let you did your, and it was like I said, from 18 to 34, 35, 17 years. Yeah. I said, I let you make this money. I let you do your part. Yeah. Hey, now it's time to stop playing. And I knew the next day, when I say, I looked like this after the wreck.
That's good. So you walked away.
Not a scratch.
Look at there.
Not a bruise. Yeah. Went to the hospital. My wife made me go because I just wanted to, it scared me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She wanted, you can bleed at the inside.
For sure.
So went to the emergency room, no internal bleeding. The next day, when I really just sat and just listened to God's voice, that's when I think I heard God's voice for the first time. Like, really heard his voice. And we was just having a conversation, and, we always try to take the easy way out. Why God? Well, why not jail? Yeah. Why them? Because I hear my pastor voice. Right. Because I tell people all the time, God sounds just like his word. Yeah. I can't hear God's voice. He sounds like the word. Yeah. So I'm hearing my pastor over when the next day, and I'm having a conversation with God, like, why not just send me to jail? Right. He was like, that you escaped jail twice. You got busted twice. Right.
Ain't it so when he started reading you? Man. He's like, bro, really? Like, why?
Yeah. So it's like, okay. Then he started letting me, like, go back down the path of, I let this happen. Yeah. This happened. 16 years in the streets, never been in prison, never been robbed, never been shot. I'm just looking at all the, grace.
Literally grace.
Grace. And, down the line, you start to learn stuff about grace. Then I learned what grace is. Undeserved. Unearned. So I'm like, and I started just looking at my friend group. People who died from it. People who went to prison. And I'm looking like, okay, God. Yeah. Like, whatever you want me to do, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Like, I'm here. This me. Like, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life, working for you. Like, no more questions. Yeah. So that's when I do, like, that was my turning point. Like, that was my turning point. And just having money and still feeling empty.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I had whatever you can think of. You know what I'm saying? I had it, from the money to the cars to jewelry to the clothes to the shoes, like everything you can think God had.
Yeah.
And still wasn't fulfilled.
At all. Because missing that point. So I have a question. This has been a question that I ask a lot of people. If you can think back, was there a specific prayer you were praying in that season? Because oftentimes we pray a certain prayer, but then the answer that he gives us is not the answer that we want. So I'm just curious to know, like, if there was like a specific prayer.
To be honest, good question.
It is, because I'm learning in this season that I pray certain prayers, and then like for instance, earlier this year I went to Costa Rica for my birthday, and before I left I was really battling something I had been battling for like 7 years, and I was like, God, I need something big to take place, just something big, not traumatic. Like I don't want to come back and like one of my parents then like passed away. I was like, I just need something big. So then at the end of the trip, my luggage never came back to here. It stayed in Costa Rica for like 8 days. And it was my best friend who pointed out, and she was just like, maybe that was the big.
Thanks for that.
Right. My eyes, I'm thinking it's going to be like something big, but it was the inconvenience of not having a suitcase. So I'm just always curious if people have prayed a prayer and then maybe this is the answer to it. That's supposed to get our attention, but oftentimes we can just overlook it.
That's so huge. I'm thinking. And I think because the pruning part of it, I always wanted real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I always wanted real. And in that season, when I say God script, everything for me, family, I'm talking about me and my mama, and everybody know I was a mama's boy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my mama probably ain't talked almost a year. I got a brother that we haven't probably talked in 3 years. But I always prayed that I wanted something real. And when I say real, like I always that black sheep of the family, took care of everybody.
Yeah.
And it was transactional love. It was always transactional love because I can do something for them 30 days, 29 days out the month. That 1 day or 2 days I don't do something for them. Oh, you that. And it got to me because I end up doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's something for me to think about. It really something for me to think about.
It's definitely just been one of those questions that just pop up because it's just, I'm trying to connect the dots. Yeah. And it's just like, I think it makes you also more appreciative because it's like, dang, like this is what I prayed for and he answered it. And then it just reminds you that he's not going to do things the way that you want it to.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's good.
It helps you to not look for it a certain way.
Yeah, because I'm so glad. Let's pick it back off. I'm not going to call any names, but we had this situation with this person end up getting killed. But her baby got killed with her. And, everybody, this and that, God wanted to take the baby with her because this and that. And the dad is dead too. So the daddy died before. And people always say, oh, death, this and that. And I'm like, death don't come from God. The enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy.
Yeah, right.
God come to give life and more abundant. But the person who did the eulogist, prayed and, asked, God, give me answers. She did the same person who did the eulogist. And she came back at the eulogy and told us, if you know, the girl used to say, if something ever happened to me, God take my baby with me because my baby wouldn't have nobody. Because the daddy was already dead.
Yeah.
And she came back and, did the eulogy like, she asked for this.
Yeah.
I gave her exactly what she asked for.
Right.
So you have to watch what
you say.
Because the tongue is powerful.
Yeah, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
And the pastor came back and said, like, he gave her peace because God gave her exactly what she wanted.
Right.
And that's crazy you asked that. What did you pray for?
Yeah.
That God gave you. Oh man, that's heavy.
It is. It's very heavy. And I think it's just the truth of it all, because you have to sit with it. Because we get so angry. We just be like you said, God, why you just didn't give me jail time? Like, why you just didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? And he's like, you literally asked for this. And then when you ask for something and you're not specific in what you ask for, that's why when we pray, we have to be really like specific in what it is that we pray for. And if it aligns with his will for us, then it is what it is. So
ooh, that's heavy.
Yeah.
I gotta put that in my. I gotta keep that in my package in my
yeah for
ask
sure.
that question too, but I definitely need to. That's something that I'm a meditate on and think about.
Yeah,
that's something that's real good.
Okay, all right. Well, to lighten up the mood a little bit, so you said you have like your community center. It's called Everybody Wins.
So Everybody Wins is my organization.
Okay.
So that's my organization, but I work at the community
center. Okay.
The housing authority.
Okay.
So I work at the community center with the housing authority. Just got promoted to community center coordinator.
Okay.
So I came in as a specialist. Now I'm the coordinator. I've been there. February the 22nd made a year. So I've been there a year and a couple months.
Okay.
And I just got promoted to coordinator. So it's the Campus of Hope. But Everybody Wins is my organization.
All right.
So that's something that I came up with during COVID 2020. And that's when I was going to make my community center. Because Everybody Wins stand for West Side, East Side, North Side, South Side. Work to enhance neighborhood success in the West, East, North, and South.
Nice.
And when we come together, everybody wins. So it's with an E instead of an I.
Right, because of the East Side.
Yes.
Got it.
So I created that in 2020 because like around 2020, that's when a lot of stuff was happening. We had the world shut down and just a lot of stuff was happening. And, like I said, I was going to open up my community center. When I started hustling, I wasn't hustling before an image. I was hustling because I felt like 7 kids, single mom, working multiple jobs, 5 boys, all in sports, and she was asking for help without saying, I want help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just from the seeing my mama struggling, led me to, okay, I'm finna go hustle. And I just didn't go to the streets and say I want to hustle. I went off to school. So I left Birmingham, I was 19. I had the opportunity to play basketball in California.
Okay.
But so it happened, it was the capital of marijuana. So I'm in Mendocino County, but it's something was in me. My dad was a hustler.
Yeah.
My entire family I come from a family of hustle. My granddad was a hustler. So it's something in me.
Yeah.
And like I tell people all the time, what you don't kill in this generation become bigger in the next generation.
Yes, what's not transformed is transferred. That's good.
So at the time, I looked at it as an opportunity. And I tell people all the time, I look like, now that I know that if it don't come from God, it's a sin. But back in the day, you couldn't tell me that it come from God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I went out there to play basketball.
Right. He put me right in the place.
I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah.
Before I left Birmingham,
yeah,
I never sold drugs. I used to be around it. My dad was a big time drug dealer. My granddad was a big time drug dealer.
Yeah.
I had a lot of cousins with big time drug dealers.
Yeah.
I was around it. I'm from the hood. I was around it. But I never looked forward.
Yeah.
So at the time, the opportunity presented itself, I took high risk, high reward type of situation. My mama was sick. She wasn't, working as much as she was working. My brothers and sister was, we transitioned out of high school. Then when I went to California, it was like I went there. I got lied to, for one. I went there on the full scholarship, so I get there. It's, in junior college, a lot of people don't know about junior college. Nowadays, it's like, it's different because you got NIL and all that.
Yeah.
I'm from that era that you had to get it.
Yeah.
So I went there. It's a place called, I was in Mendocino, Ukiah, California. It's the capital of marijuana.
Okay.
So you got people from Florida, you got dudes from Florida, South Carolina, New York. You got people from all around the world. California's so big. You got like 108 JUCOs. So I'm up north. I'm literally up north. I'm like towards Humboldt County and stuff.
Okay.
So when I get up there, you got this big, they call it a ranch house. It was on a winery. So you got 3 different big houses, probably like 50 rooms in there.
Okay.
So you got all dudes from all different walks of life standing here. And when I get there, I'm like, excuse me, I'm like, hell no, I can't stay here.
Right.
You know, I'm a clean nigga. I'm like, no. You know, dudes are nasty. I'm like, no, I can't stay in this. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got no dorms. Yeah. Like, this is where the athletes, like all the athletes stay at. So, like I said, this house can fit anywhere from 50 to a house. It's 3 of them. So you got the baseball player, football player, basketball players.
Yeah. From
all different walks of life staying here. Yeah. I'm like, no, I can't do this.
I can't do this.
But I'm like, okay, what sacrifice I knew then that I got to make a sacrifice because I knew I won't come back to Birmingham.
Yeah. But
I knew my mama couldn't afford to stay. And at the time, I ended up getting an apartment after I started hustling. And back then, it was 2010. My rent was $2,500. But $2,500, it might be, let me see, a place that it can describe. This might be the lowest living income in Beltsman.
Okay.
$2,500.
Yeah.
In 2010.
Jeez.
So I'm looking like, hold on now. But I went, like I said, I wasn't so I ended up moving out of there.
Okay.
Ended up telling the coach because he didn't want me to come back. Like I said, I was good.
Yeah.
He was like, we're gonna make it work. So I ended up staying with another teammate. I was sleeping on his sofa. Like, people don't much know this story. So many people don't know this story.
Right.
Like, my wife ain't know this until I told her. Like, because when she started coming up there, I had an apartment then. I had my own apartment. But I was sleeping on the sofa. But I was that committed that I wanted to do better and, you know, I wanted something. Because at the time, the only person who was in college was my oldest brother. But he went on a full scholarship to Southern Miss. Okay. So, and then when the opportunity came, I had a Mustang that my daddy had, you know, sent me. A drop-top Mustang. I'm in California. Michigan. They wanted this. Yeah. So they used to call me Bama because I had Bama plates. So it might be, let me just throw some numbers out there. It might be 20 people, let's say 10,000 people in this community. Okay. Right now we in, right? All 10,000 grow. Yeah. So they can't sell to each other. So who have they sell to? So this Mexican, I never forget, every day he was following me. Yeah. You know, I'm from the South, I'm defensive, like, man, why this nigga follow me? But at the time, I'm defensive, but I'm like, bro, you far away from home. Bro. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the girl I was talking to at the time, I'm like, why does Mexican keep following me? Because I know she know what's up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I don't know, just see what he want. I'm like, man, I'm gonna finally see what he wants. So we had this place that we call Shots. You know, you've been to school, but this is where we hung out at. I was called Shots. You know, some people call it Quad and all that, but I was Shots. So one day he come up, he's like, man, Bam on them toilets. I'm like, man, see what he want. I'm like, man, what's up, man? He was like, man, he gave me a paper. He was like, meet me here after school. I'm like, this nigga trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I said, it's 2010, man. 2010, 2009, I think. 2009, 10. So I get one of my partners, one of my roommates from New York. I'm like, bro, let's go check and see what the Mexican talking about, bro. Get there. It's something I seen off a movie. I'm talking about he had a room like bigger than this. Yeah. No more weed. I'm like, what the hell you think I'm doing? Just trying to call me for. I'm like, what's up, bro? I'm here to play basketball. Yeah. But, and it was right when it was so crazy. It was right when my daddy got out of prison too. My dad had just got out of prison within almost 15 years. And this when our relationship really became. Yeah. This when our relationship really, you know. And I called him. I'm like, hey, man, you know, what's good? You know, small talk. And I'm like, you know, I'm finna just go on and say it. It ain't be no, you know, dad anyway. I'm finna go on, you know. I said, hey, man, you still hustle. Yeah. You know. Yeah. He like, ain't school bus yellow? I'm like, all right. I said, and my daddy he wasn't a big weed seller. He was more heroin, cocaine, and all that. So I'm like, man, I done got the plug, man. You know, I'm gonna see you and see what's going on. And that's how it happened. But like I said, I felt like that came to me. I ain't go looking for
you didn't go looking for it. It was just there.
And it was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It changed. When I say it changed me and my family life, it changed me and my family life. And I did exactly what I said I was gonna do with it. But the other stuff that I didn't know about it, that come with it, that's the part I ain't want.
Yeah.
But you can't say, okay, I want this part.
But you don't want that part.
And you don't want that part.
Yeah.
So
that's even in the growth situation. It's kind of like I want growth. I want to grow, but I don't want the pain that comes with growing. Yeah. That's so good. And then like you said, it came to you. That reminds me of, I be talking to my best friend. I bring my best friend up all the time. And I tell her sometimes we often have like stamps across our forehead. And it's because the thing that wasn't transformed is now transferred. So for an example, let's say I am, I don't really want to use that example. Let's go on a different. Let's say I date older men, for an example. Once you date one older man, it's almost like they can sniff the rest. So it's kind of like with that being in your bloodline, although you hadn't dealt with it, you still kind of had that stamp because it wasn't transformed.
I can say it like this. I was just telling somebody the other day. Darkness attracted to light.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just darkness is attracted to light. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it goes back to the Bible when God said, "Go be the light, the salt and light of the world." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just all my life, darkness always been attracted to me. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, at that moment, God knew my heart. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, God is not looking for a perfect person.
Right.
He's looking for somebody with a willing heart.
Yeah.
Somebody he can get something through. He can't get nothing to if he can't get nothing through.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even the stuff that I'm doing now, I was doing it when I was in the streets. Like back to school giveaways, Christmas. I was paying people bills. I was paying for funerals. I was paying for lawyer fees.
Yeah.
So the same thing that I'm doing now, I was already doing.
Yeah.
But now I'm just doing it in a different light.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that the people who really know me know like what he doing and ain't nothing different. He was already doing that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't put my face on and say, hey, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm be had the people coming after me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
But I was already doing it.
Yeah.
You know? So I tell people all the time, what you really saying is when you the light, darkness attracted. It gonna attract. So now you gotta have that discernment to know.
Yeah.
Because now I tell people all the time, now I understand, I know the enemy. I know how the enemy work. And I tell people I understand. And I use a lot of biblical reference because it's either gonna be biblical teaching or personal experience. I can't tell somebody about something that I never experienced. And I always try to when I'm making a decision, okay, what is this saying about? And with that whole situation in the Garden of Eve, and I tell people all the time, why you think that the enemy showed us a serpent instead of a giraffe? He would have stood out if he would have showed a giraffe.
Facts.
Nigga, what you doing here?
Biggest thing over here talking to me.
What you doing
so
here?
Obvious. Yeah.
So when the enemy come and, back to what you saying, if you date an older guy, another older guy, because he's not trying to look scary, he's trying to look similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Familiar. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so good.
So the enemy is deceiving and he deception.
Yeah.
And he used things that, like you said, it looked.
Yeah.
And nigga, you the same person I just dealt with. Yeah. But it might be something similar or a little different from,
just a little throw you off your game.
Just a little.
Yeah.
And throw you off and think, okay, now he different from that.
Right.
He the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be telling people, man, I know how the enemy works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can, okay, that's the enemy.
Literally.
Because he can't use I tell people all the time, the enemy can't use nothing. And especially I mentor a lot of boys and young boys. And this is my favorite question I ask them. Okay, I say, I'm gonna give you 2 scenarios. If somebody that you don't know walk up to you and say, to do something you know wrong,
yeah,
what would you do? Man, I tell that nigga get out my face.
right?
Man, with that,
Yeah.
But what if somebody you love, trust or admire, walk up to you and ask you to do the same thing? You know wrong. I ain't never think like that, coach. You'll give her a thought. That's all the enemy needs is a thought.
That's it. He just need to plant the seed.
And what's the difference? Because you don't know this person. So the enemy use us, he'll attack us with the people we love and the people that say, I love you back.
Yeah.
And the four things would be our environment, the people we trust and admire, repetition information, or the things we experience.
Oh, that's so good.
So now, how do the enemy use you?
Yeah.
He used that. He used them four things.
He literally has the same tactics.
The same tactics.
Same tactics.
And it's been the same tactic for thousands of years. I tell him the enemy's a father of lie. He known as the father of lie. So what he produced? A family of liars.
Yeah.
So them the four things he used.
Yeah.
And now it's like, when I talk to him, he be like, I ain't never think about it like that. You don't know.
Yeah.
You looking at it because it's your daddy. That don't make it right because what he doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's
you just trust him and admire because it's your daddy.
Facts.
But if you put somebody different in that situation, you can see it because that's not normal.
Right.
It's not familiar. You don't.
It's so good.
So I tell people all the time. Now I'm learning to know how he attack and how he work. It's like, bro, you the devil.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Get out of my face. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Get behind me, Satan. And go. That's crazy to say that. Go back to Jesus.
Yeah.
He had the devil with him.
Yes.
Judas was the devil.
Literally. Oh my God, that is so good.
He was the devil. He was the enemy.
Jeez, and we're still walking with him.
And we still walking with him.
Still.
So I tell people all the time, if you got 12 friends, one out of the 12 gonna be the enemy.
Gotta be. It has to be.
It's gonna be the enemy.
Jeez.
You got 25. 2 out of the 25
Yeah.
be the enemy.
Yes. And you have to have good
You
discernment.
gotta have that discernment.
Yeah.
Because if not, he's gonna deceive you.
Literally. Oh my God. So good.
He's gonna deceive you.
Jeez, guys. Y'all need to sit down and evaluate your friends in this season.
Most definitely.
That is so good. So then earlier you were talking about like learning to love, I guess, differently, or
Yes.
does that
Yes, and,
Okay.
and it's to the point now because now I know I'm learning and understanding that we owe everybody love.
yeah.
We don't owe everybody access.
Oh my goodness, that is so good.
Like I can love you from a distance.
Yeah.
I can love you from a distance.
Yeah.
The Bible never said like. He say love.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to and just realize what love is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like now that's why I've been in, because once you go on this journey and you've been hurt a lot, and you have a heart of just want better for people, and that heart can get you hurt. It can get you killed.
Yeah.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of resentment for a lot of people, and a lot of people was a lot of people that I loved.
Yeah.
It wasn't nobody. It was people I loved.
Right.
That's who hurted me. Because a person can't. If you don't love a person can't hurt you.
Right.
How I was hurt.
Right.
And it had me to really, love them in spite of what they did.
Yeah.
That's Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 13.
Yeah.
Love keep no wrongdoing. Love is boastful. Love isn't prideful. It's patient.
Yeah.
So I really had to learn that. And my pastor told me one thing. I'll never forget this. And he was like, if you forgave a person, if you can go back around that person.
That's good.
And not feel no type of way.
And not feel no type of way.
And I've been back going around my family. And I never forget this when I really knew that I was growing and I was really walking in that. Me and my wife ended up going to Dallas. She took me to Dallas for my birthday. I love the Cowboys. And she took me to a football game. And I had an older brother staying in Dallas. And we wasn't on the best terms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I ain't gonna call him. I said, you know what? Once you walking right and you know something wrong and the spirit don't convict you, then something ain't right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the spirit convicted me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call him. I called him. Hey, bro, I'm coming to Dallas. All right. Hung up. I'm like, that's why I should have called him.
Yeah.
Like, 5 minutes later, he called back. You need me to pick you up from the airport? I'm like, yeah. Pick me up. Pick me up. Him and his wife cooked me and my wife breakfast. Because I wanted to see him and the kids.
Yeah.
Play with the kids. And he barbecued. He a cute, you know, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, he out there barbecuing. You know, like, come on, man, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was cold too in Dallas at that time. So he cooked us breakfast, he grilled for us. And 3 weeks later, he called me. He was like, bro. He was just talking. He like, man, it's crazy. He said, I want what you got. I'm like, what you want, bro? What you mean? First, he apologized. And he was like, you know, I wanted to talk to you. He said, but I ain't want to take that moment from you and my son. He said, how you and my son was playing, I ain't want to take that moment from y'all. But he was like, bro, I want what you got. I'm like, what? He like that peace. And this is my oldest brother. He's older out of all of us. I'm like, what you mean? And when I say I'm getting emotional because I felt like he the oldest. He should have knew.
Yeah.
He should have knew better. But he led the conversation like, I know I'm the oldest, bro, but I don't know it all.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, just to see you playing with my son and the peace over you, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I want that. How can I get that? And I'm looking like, and that's some of the stuff that I'm praying for in that season. I'm like, I couldn't do my thank God. I said, God, I know you working.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't tell me that me and my family was going to be that far apart if I went on this journey. If somebody would told me that, forgive me, a couple of years ago, I was like, man, you get out of my face.
Yeah.
Man. Like, me and my mama, her 7 kids, somebody couldn't tell me that. So for him to call me, and I had already knew in my head that I wasn't looking for no apology because the pastor talked, don't look for no apology.
Right.
So for him to apologize and him acknowledge like, bro, you know, I was wrong. I should have came to you. I think I just took sides because we so used to being dysfunctional that we think is normal. So when somebody doing something ain't dysfunctional, it's like, okay, you the outcast.
You the outcast, yeah.
And everybody, I'm talking about all of them use me as the outcast. Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
We can't keep thinking it's normal. It's not normal. Because the situation when it happened, it's like the next day, it's like, and it was a big situation for me it was a big moment for me in my journey. And y'all just killed that.
Yeah.
And next day y'all calling like, because we was used to doing that. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And for everybody to take that side, it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Like nights I'm talking about, and they don't understand the journey I was on. How many nights that I cried, how many nights that I felt the way I felt, because I'm looking like, damn, I always wanted better for my family.
Yeah.
My people, my influence, not only my family, my friends and all that. So for him to call me, acknowledge, you know, for apologizing and giving me that confirmation, like, bro, you being that light, because I want that. You see what I'm saying? And that was one of the, you know, moments in my life, like, you know, okay, you got to keep being that light, being that example of Christ every day, even when it's people do you wrong, and they go back to that love.
Yeah.
So that was one of them times, like, okay,
yeah,
that made me like, okay, you got to keep being that. So that's when I knew, like, okay, that you doing what you say, you practicing what you preach.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's always good. I think that's what draws people closer, when they see that you're actually about what you say that you're about.
Yeah, so that was that, man. Like I said, that was a big moment in my journey that gave me the, okay, I got to keep going.
Yeah.
Even this hurt, now, God, I see what you're doing.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. Because now I got partners in the streets now calling me like, bro, I can't see right now. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I can't see my purpose. I can't see my clarity. And I'm like, I went through what I went through so I can help you.
Yeah.
And this literally, I just had a conversation with 2 of my partners the other day. One of them just got out. One of them in a position that I see him. Bro, you have a heart, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, like, you gotta have it take another person to know, like, bro, I see you, bro. I see your heart, bro. I see what the path you heading down, because I've been there. You see what I'm saying? Bro, if you don't get out of this, and I'm having a conversation with him that I had the right, we have a relationship that I have enough grace to have that conversation with him, to tell him, like, bro, look. And it took him to be vulnerable for him to open up so I can know that. So the spirit told me, like, who, call him.
Yeah.
Because we're in the setting, he say that, hey, bro, I'm going to call you after this. But if he never opened up, I would never got the opportunity for me to relay that. So now, like I said, I see, that's why I said line when you asked me that question at first, because now I see all the stuff that I went through, that God, like, now I'm going to have to help all the people that I thought that I was leaving.
Yeah.
If they align with me or assigned to me, that I got to help.
You just, oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh my goodness. I'm over here just like, oh, this makes so much sense. All right. So with that being said, because I just feel like I know the answer to this, but I can't have a middle child podcast without asking, are you the middle child?
I'm the middle child.
Wow. That's so amazing. I feel like we're in a season where the middle kids are being the, oh, thank you. We're the generational curse breakers. I truly feel that way. Like, it's just going through a season, I think, with me and like my own family, it's just kind of like, I don't necessarily feel like the black sheep, but it's probably because I just don't want to sit with that thought process. But I just feel like I'm going against the grain and I'm trying to break whatever this curse is. And I'm getting so much heat for it because they don't understand it. Where it's just kind of like, but this is not how we operate. And I'm just like, I know that. I want to fix it. And so I truly believe that middle kids are the generational curse breakers right now.
And I don't gonna call it curse no more. I call it a choice.
Okay. I like that.
Because, and I knew it was a choice because when I got a son who's 16, and I call it a choice when I went on my journey, and I was mad at my daddy about the same thing I was doing to my son, and I'm like, I had to think about it. It's a choice.
Yeah,
I'm mad at him about the same thing I was doing.
Yeah,
and the only thing the difference was I was financially there. He was financially there at certain points of, you know, that I know of, you know, growing up.
Right.
But I'm like, when I sat down, I'm like, bro, I'm upset at him about the same thing I was finna do to him. So when I look back, I'm like, all I heard was, you know, generational trauma, generational curse. I'm like, it's a choice.
Yeah.
Even if my daddy did what he did, he still made a choice. But to get to the point now, I tell a lot of kids, especially boys, get to know your dad. It's a conversation that me and my daddy had when I was right between my journey. I want to say I'm 37 now, so they had to be like 34, 35, I think. And we had a conversation that we should have had at 17. But I had so much trauma, so much anger, so much pain built up inside me. I couldn't have that conversation with him. And when I had that conversation with him, it freed me. It freed me. And it made me like, damn, like this whole time, I'm mad at you about something that he said something in that conversation that, you know, really changed the trajectory of our relationship. You know, I'm asking him all these type of questions. And he said he knew this, his exact words. He said, I said, why did you go through, because we had a conversation, I'm not finna put that, you know, for the sake of my mama and all.
Yeah,
that. But
of course.
I was like, you know, why, man? He said something. He was like, I wasn't finna make myself look good to make somebody else look bad. So I took it. Because I knew this day was gonna come that me and you gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
Because I'm his oldest son. You know, look like him, everybody. And that go back to the 4 things that I say, the inner use. Our environment, the people we trust and admire, repetition of information on the basis. All I heard, you look like your dad, you gonna be like your dad, you just like your dad, you just like your dad. When it comes to women, you like your dad. That's all I heard growing up.
Yeah.
And out of all, I'm like, I was heading down that path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even then like I'm the middle. My older two brothers, you know, did what they did, but my two younger brothers took that same, you know, what I was doing. Because when I got it, them the first people I went back to. I ain't got no friends. Hey, bro, we got the plug, this and that. But hearing my daddy say that, I'm looking like, Then we just kept talking and understanding. Like, he was like, I just didn't know how to be a dad. Because I tell people all the time, parents don't come in a handbook.
Right.
You can't go in the store and say how to be a better parent.
Yeah. And
he was like, you know, he had to take on a big responsibility, and he just didn't know how to be no dad. And I tell you, because he like he said, and I understand, and he was like, this is basically what he was saying. He said, I pain from experience, pain, and I think he said trauma. So he was like, I ain't know how to be no dad.
Right.
He said, when I met your mom, she had 2 kids, and you know, I ain't know how to be no dad. So I'm looking like, so that whole conversation made me like, go back to 1 Corinthians 13. Love.
Yes.
No, forgive, grace, and love to greatest. So now I'm like, now I had to forgive him. Now I had to give him grace. Now I had to love him. Now me and his relationship come back. Now I had to go do that same thing with my son. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a choice.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, it's a choice. Because I could have made that same choice and say, well, because my daddy went in my life, I ain't gonna be in my son's life.
Oh, that's so good.
So what you doing is we have to do it.
Yeah.
You got to take somebody have to take that initiative to break that, because it's going to keep going over and over.
For sure.
They're going to get bigger and bigger. So it's a choice.
Woo. All right, guys, it stops here. Oh, wow. I'm so full today. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so full. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just so full. Anyway, all right, Jacoby. So if the people want to follow you, if they want to get more information on Everybody Wins, because clearly, man, we need y'all helping in there, all of that. How are some ways they can get in contact with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at the Gatherer 8. The Gatherer_8, or Everybody Wins on Instagram, on Facebook. Jacoby Williams. Type in Jacoby Williams. You can follow me on there.
All right, nice. Y'all already know we're gonna drop those below so that y'all can get active. The whole point of this was to even more so help promoting the event. But how do you feel about being a nominee?
Man, it's so crazy when they first started this event, and you know, my wife and Jessica, I've been knowing them for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I love their family. So crazy. Her dad was my attorney.
Really?
I got caught up. He was my attorney.
I feel like he be popping up everywhere.
Shout out to M. Anthony. But I love the Anthonys. But when I first seen this event, and I'm not saying this because I'm a nominee this year, but when I first seen it, and I've been to both of them, I said, this is the Oscars of Birmingham. All that black in the building, you know, people dressing up. Yeah. It's no drama. It's just people loving on each other. I just love the event, and I see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. You know, I tell people all the time. And just now being nominated to, you know, from the work that we have done is really an honor to even much to be a nominated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I've been there the first 2 years, and just the people that they did the first year and the people that did the last year, now for this to be the third year and to be, you know, it's like, it's huge for me. So I love it.
I love it too. That's so nice. That's what's I went last year. I got there super late because my makeup artist. But like you said, like the way they just love on you. Like I walked through the door, and I'm an introvert at heart. Yeah. So I walked through the door, and I was just like, whew. Okay. I like this. So yeah, I definitely agree. And then interesting enough, we're a part of the year where they do a little change this year. So alignment.
Alignment. It's so crazy. I'm so glad you said you're an introvert, because my wife is an introvert, and I be on her about it. And that's why we started our podcast, because you know, even as an introvert, you know how many people y'all gonna influence? Yeah. Over 10,000 people.
Oh wow. That's almost intimidating. It just makes me nervous thinking about it.
But so that's just that's crazy you said that, because I be trying to tell my wife, like, it's more for her to do. Because she's really an introvert. Like she and one, because she her brother and sister got her so far in the age, like 12, 13 years older. So she felt like she was always the only child.
Yeah.
So she always been alone. With me, I had 7 of us.
Yeah.
So it's like, good. You know, and I've always been a social person, socialite. You know, I've always been on, you know, out in the, you know, because that was my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always had a big family. Like, my mama have 35, 34 grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So I have a big family. So she like, me and her totally opposite.
Right.
Know? She want to be by herself, and me like, no, I want to go, you know. So I just want to let you know that, like, even a social introvert is going to influence over 10,000 people their entire life.
Oh, wow. All right. All right, so that's interesting because being an introvert is most definitely interesting. All right, but Jacoby, give them your handles one more time.
You can follow me. Just type in Jacoby Williams on all platforms. I have a Everybody Wins, everybodywins.com, and Everybody Wins on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, guys, you already know. Again, we're going to drop that below. But hey, as always, thank you for watching another episode of the MiddleChild podcast with your girl, Royal Bowes, and my guest, Mr. Jacoby Williams.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I like it. I love it.
Thank you. This was a good episode. Yeah. This one was good. This might be in my top 5. But guys, as you know, you are seen here, you are loved here, and most definitely you are appreciated here. And until next time, have an amazing day.